And you just heard that. What was your reaction to Joe Biden and the EPA basically cheering themselves, giving themselves a pat on the back?
We're never going to get help. We're never going to get help. Like, how can they turn a blind eye when our kids are still having unexplained nosebleeds? When they're starting to have seizures, when we have to tuck kids into beds in homes that haven't been tested. We're citizens. We're not politics. We're people. Like, how can they do this to us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the sentiment. That's the feeling.
Thank you to all of the people on the ground there. Our hearts go out to her. Last, just 15 seconds, Senator, your reaction to what you heard.
Yeah. That one will make you angry. That one will make you angry. Okay. So as you guys might have guessed, we got to talk about Joe Biden and his shameless attempt to save face in an election year by visiting East Palenstine 378 days after the tragedy happened. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Over 370 days later, he shows up. Yeah. Shameful. Shameful. All to save face in a political year where he is getting ready to be trounced by his political opponent, even though allegedly, I gotta say allegedly, he's instructed some folks to go after his political opponent. Allegedly. Gotta say that. And you know, I don't think it's gonna work. But before we hop into the people's responses there that you guys are definitely gonna want to see, Trump also dropped a new ad. There's a new Trump ad that we gotta check out. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And by the way, thank you to everyone that shows love and support on these videos too. I greatly appreciate every single last one of you guys. Thank you so much. Liking, sharing, commenting. Matter of fact, make sure you guys share this video. It's the arrow button down below. Okay? Send it to all of your neighbors. You can text it. You can copy the link and send it via text message or post it on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter account, because America needs to see this shamefulness. This is just absolutely disgusting stuff. And it's blatant too. It's just right in your face. Right in your face. It took you 370 something days to go and see these folks. Let's get into this Trump ad. Let's dive in.
President Biden has so far been a no-show at the train derailment site.
Some are asking why the current president still has yet to visit.
Neither the president nor the transportation secretary have visited, but Trump is going to be there, handing out supplies to people in need.
The president saying that he hasn't had the occasion to go to East Palestine.
That tells you what kind of guy he is. He was in the Ukraine giving billions of dollars away to people over there, not to us.
He also had a political event in Pennsylvania and made personal travel to New York and Delaware.
You've already shown us, how little you think of us. Coming now would just add to the insult.
Anyway.
Yeah. Absolutely disgusting stuff, man. Disgusting stuff, and I am happy to see and say the people are not buying it. Not buying it at all. It's so great to see folks see through the smokescreen. Because I was once one of those individuals, as you guys know, and I've made no secret of it. I was once one of the individuals who just didn't see through the smokescreen. I just couldn't see the lies. I saw some of the lies that the news was telling us and everything like that, which is why I stopped watching the news for several years. But it's just as far as like these political games that they play, I was blind to it. And now that I'm not blind to it, it's like looking back, it's crazy thinking that I was blind to it. I was like, bro, I've thought to myself, how in the world did you not notice that? Like, what? But I think it is because of the repetitive nature of the Democrat Party, right? We're seeing this type of messaging over and over and over again. Have you guys know? I'm sure you guys have noticed whenever there's any type of talking point for Democrats, they repeat the same thing over and over again. And they all say the same thing. They all say the exact same thing. For example, threat to democracy, threat to democracy, threat to democracy. Nobody worded that any differently. They all said the same line, threat to democracy, threat to democracy. And they repeated it until it became stuck in people's minds, you know? But anyway, Joe Biden went to East Palestine, and this was his greeting. Check this out.
Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go!
That's the message. That's the message to Biden right there. Too little, too late. How you guys doing? There you go, guys. Out here in East Palestine, this is Joe Biden finally showing up more than a year later. And that's the message. Real simple. Too little, too late. Joe, too little, too late. All right, Mike, why is everyone out here?
This is Trump country here. This is nothing but a political stunt. Mike Ruley says he's going to be our next congressman. This town needs $250 to $300 million. Our slogan is too little, too late, Mr. Biden.
Yeah.
This town, yeah. You don't see any support in this town for Mr. Biden.
Yeah. You say Mr. Biden.
Yeah, Mr. Biden.
That's it.
Mr. Biden.
Yeah. God bless you guys.
God bless you too as well.
Good to see you.
Good to see Let me see those ones. Hold them up. There you go. Resident, not president. Don't sniff me, Joe. Don't sniff me, Joe. I love it. Latinos for Trump. Puerto Rican. I love it. God bless you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's East Palestine, baby. Honored to be out here, guys. Honored to be out here.
Even the dogs got a hat. Oh, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You know, like I said, it is great to see that people are not buying the BS and see straight through it. See straight through it. But those folks weren't the only ones that didn't want Joe. Check out this clip.
I also own a trucking company, and I've had several people call me and ask me if I could block the entrance of the town so that he can't come, because it's been over a year, and now he wants to come when it's election time.
Allison says he's lost tens of thousands of dollars since February 3rd, after his tenants up and left for good during the vinyl chloride controlled burn. Allison had to decontaminate and renovate his abandoned unit.
Maybe he should have blocked the road. Maybe he should have, you know? Sleepy Joe has got to go. Hey. You know? Because that's just, I mean, that is literally.
Has so far been a no-show at the.
Oh, crap. Don't want to play that. That is literally a slap in the face. And it's blatant, too. Election year, when you're struggling politically, in the polls you're struggling, right? You literally cannot beat this guy. As a matter of fact, I've heard some, there's some reporting that allegedly Joe Biden and his administration are setting up some potholes for Trump when he retakes office. And so allegedly, I got to say allegedly, I came across that article. But you know, that first off, let's go Trump 24. Like the fact that they're even thinking about stuff like that lets me know, oh boy, Trump's retaking office, baby. We gonna keep this pedal down to the metal. Like they understand that We can't be stopped. This movement is a thing that they haven't figured out how to beat yet. Yeah. That's one thing that lets me know. Two is that they truly don't care about the American people. They're more concerned with, allegedly, gotta say allegedly, they're allegedly more concerned with creating potholes for Donald Trump in the future than fixing the potholes that we have in this country currently. Make that make sense. And not only that, but this guy Biden, man. This guy Biden is literally, you just check out this gaslighting that he does. This is part of his speech that he gave in East Palestine while he was there. Check it out.
My administration is on the ground within hours, working closely with the governor, the mayor, the senators, the House members, community leaders.
Within hours? Did he say within hours?
My administration is on the ground within hours, working closely with the governor, the mayor, the senators, the House members, community leaders, to make sure you have everything you need. My administration ordered Norfolk Southern to clean up the mess it created and ensure it was done right. That includes an executive order I signed to continue our priority to hold Norfolk Southern fully accountable for this disaster and any long-term effects that are able to be identified as time goes on. Not just here, but also in Darlington, Pennsylvania, where I just visited an hour.
Yeah. Within hours. That's a load of crap. And this guy can't even, he's looking down, reading off of the script the entire time. He glances up one time. Where was it? Just a brief glance right there. The rest of the time he's looking down, reading the paper. There's a glance up at the very end. 2 glances in 40 seconds of video. 2. Goodness gracious. But you know who was in East Palestine? And not in East Palestine 370 something days after the incident happened. No. He didn't wait that long. You know who was there? You guys remember this?
Thank you, sir. Honor to meet you, sir. Mr. Trump, what do you make it about Biden not showing up? You showing up before he did.
Come on, Trump! Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. Hey, Trump, take a picture of my phone. Picture? There he is.
He's Trump,
the real president.
President
Trump.
Thank you.
Thank you for not forgetting about us. Thank you, Don Jr., too.
My daughter was like that.
President Trump, I love you.
I love you, baby.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. A man of the people. For the people. So you saw the interaction there, but he also went to a local restaurant, which you guys may recognize, and purchased food for all of the first responders.
You know what we'll do? Here, this is for you. I like that one, but this one's even nicer. They're more expensive, I can tell you. This is triple the price of that one, right? Here you go. Thank you. Bob, come here, Bob. That's the best. That's the best. Oh, look at those boxes.
Yeah, a true president right there. True president. Not this sham of a president we currently have in the White House. But I think it's important that we call this stuff out when it happens. Because, of course, the Biden administration is going to try to spin this at some later date and say, no, Biden did visit East Palestine. I guarantee it. I guarantee it's going to happen. You know, oh, Biden did visit East Palestine and he gave a wonderful speech and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, sure. Technically, he did visit almost 400 days later. But they'll leave out like the 400 days part, but they'll say Biden did visit East Palestine. Democrats, the more that I watch this stuff, the more they become predictable. The more that I pay attention to everything, like I'm like, bro, I can predict their moves. I can predict their moves. And even if it isn't the Biden administration that does it, it'll be their minions. It'll be mainstream media that says, oh, well, Biden did visit East Palestine. But they'll leave out 400 days later. Shameful stuff, man. Shameful stuff. But yeah, Trump 24, baby. Trump 24. They've messed up royally. I mean, and even to blatantly do something like this, like this big of a slap in the face, it speaks to desperation. Desperation. This speaks to a Hail Mary. Hail Mary. You know, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen at this point? It's already bad enough. Hail Mary. Let's just bomb it. You know, let's. I'm not literal bomb, but I'm speaking in football terms. Like let's bomb it. When there's a Hail Mary play, the quarterback bombs it deep, throws a deep ball. Yeah. I just had to explain before anybody twist my words and say, oh, well, this guy's talking about this. Like I'm talking, it's football terms. Football terms. Let's throw it deep. I'll say that. Let's throw it deep and see if we can get a touchdown off this one. You know, that's what this screams to me, is desperation and a Hail Mary play. You know, Hail Mary play, final play of the game. Let's just throw it deep and see what happens. Maybe we'll get a touchdown out of this one. I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I think this is going to be an interception and return for a touchdown for the other team. I think this was going to be a pick six going back the other way. But as always, hey, y'all let me know what you thought about all of this in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.